By early 1944, two Hungarian gendarmes came to our house, told us to pack food and clothing for a couple of weeks. They are taking us to a regional ghetto, and these ghettos were actually prisons with barbed wire fences, with guard towers and guards with machine guns. Then from there on, they are going to take us to a labor camp in Hungary. We arrived at our ghetto. Our ghetto was probably among the smallest ones. The largest one was in Warsaw, which had 500,000 people. Our ghetto had maybe 8,200 people because the area was rural, and our village had one Jewish family, maybe the next village had 3 or 4, but there was no large Jewish populations in that area. There were no buildings except the commandant headquarters. The rest of us built our tents out of sheets and blankets. The ground was always damp, but the family was together. Every head of the family was taken in for interrogation. And when my father was brought back, and he was taken in toward the end of our stay in the ghetto, he was brought back on a stretcher with bleeding wound marks, and all his fingernails and toenails had been burned in an effort to find out where he hid all his gold and silver. He said that he was a farmer and he didn't have any gold. All his money went into the land and in buying equipment to work the land, but they didn't believe him. They said all Jews had a lot of gold and silver. So he couldn't even walk. That's why they brought him back on a stretcher. And it took him about 2 to 3 days to be able to walk. And shortly after he was able to walk, we were loaded onto cattle cars